Hey Aquarius, it's Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Welcome to your clarity reading. I'm going to get started with the Angels of Atlantis Oracle card to see which archangels are lending special help for your clarity. Holy Spirit, show me clearly which archangels are here. And we have Jophiel, forgiveness. Let's see, make sure you don't have a glare or a shadow. So we have Jophiel with forgiveness. At the bottom of the deck, we have Raziel with retreat. It does seem actually pretty dark. Okay. Just keep that in mind. All right, so let's see what Jophiel has to say in the book. About forgiveness. All right. When you draw this card, Jophiel asks you to release the negative feelings of the past, to let go of the substance of the pain that stops you from living a life of unlimited joy and love. Forgiveness doesn't mean you accept inappropriate behavior towards yourself. It means that you no longer are prepared to carry the pain of reaction within you. When we hold unforgiveness in our hearts, we may be stabbed by bitterness. Let Jophiel take the burden from you. By chanting Ha 3 times, your heart chakra will feel changed and enlivened. So I feel like this is really talking about something that has happened that could cause you to just be operating in a state of bitterness, and it's like you have to let go of that. You are looking at new beginnings. You're looking at like a re-energizing force coming through, and that's what I'm getting. So it's almost like you have to let go of this, even if you feel like it hasn't been enough time. It's like in order to recover, even to heal from it, you're going to have to start with forgiveness and just understand that it's like they know not what they do, if that makes sense to you. So let's see what Raziel says for retreat. That is at the bottom of the deck here. Okay. Raziel suggests you are pushing yourself too hard, and thus this all-seeing archangel wants you to rest and retreat. The great temple of Abu Simbel was probably built around 1240 BC and was intended to amplify inner stillness for those who were drawn there. Being in retreat will allow you to feel your heart's desire, for love is the vibration that the angels are witness to, and it is the guidance of your loving heart that the angels will inform you of. This is the card of divine orientation, for Raziel stands on the left hand of God and administers many secrets directly to your soul. Chant high to feel the mysteries of Raziel move through your throat chakra. So I feel like there is a need to rest. This could definitely be in regard to a job or a relationship needing healing. But I feel like it has to do with a job, and you know, it's like you're going into a new beginning. So there's a need to rest and rejuvenate and recuperate and get, you know, your strength built back up to go towards whatever this new venture is for you. And it could be a relationship, definitely could be a relationship. Let's see what else Spirit wants to show us here. What message do we have for Aquarius? We have self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So there's something about, you know, looking at, and I think that's where the forgiveness is going to come through. Looking at what was your role in a certain situation ending, whether it was work, a relationship, we can get very hurt and not be able to see clearly reality, okay? And it's like we could very easily be telling ourselves that, you know, it's all the other person's fault or whatever it is. And I'm not coming after you. I'm not trying to call you out. What it is that you really take back your power when you realize your own mistakes and your own contribution to a certain situation. And it also allows you to have forgiveness, okay? Because when we have been a part of, if we've been hurt, we also need to have that compassion and understand that most people hurt from a place of hurt. So they're in pain, so then they cause pain. It's just the natural way of the universe. So, but when they're in high vibration, then they bring high vibration to others. So at the bottom of the deck, we have, you are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. And I feel like, you know, you may feel very alone in some type of situation, especially when you're going through that self journey. You feel like it's all about you, and it can feel very lonely. But what Spirit wants you to know is that they are right there by your side. This could be passed on loved ones, these archangels, Jophiel and Raziel. And I feel like I would definitely call on Archangel Michael to reveal truths to you about your own part in a situation. And it can really empower you to know that you do get in your own way sometimes, and how to move forward with much more, you know, probability of success. All right, what else do we have for Aquarius? Keepers of the earth. You are not alone. We got this message again. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So this isn't just about, you know, that you're not alone. I feel like the bringing up the ancient ancestors standing beside you, I feel like there is this, could be some kind of family karma that you are being tasked with overcoming, because you are not going to just overcome that and empower yourself, but it's going to clear the karma of your whole bloodline. Now that doesn't, you know, that's depending on how you believe, but that's my belief here, is that there's a pattern that maybe you're not seeing that happens within your family line. And it's like you have been, one of the missions for you on earth is to break that pattern. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have, you are already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. So I feel like, you know, you can overthink your next steps. You can overthink, am I on the right path? You know, definitely do the self-evaluation as to how you may be sabotaging yourself, but also recognize that this is all meant to be. Like, am I doing something wrong that's making this path take this detour? And I feel like you are on the right path. You just need to, you know, whatever this is, go through the healing and recognize your own part in it so that you don't perpetuate that same pattern. Okay, what else do we have for Aquarius? All right, we have the watermelon tourmaline, stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. And we got that with the retreat from Raziel, Archangel Raziel's card, you know, talking about retreat. So there's definitely a synchronicity here to all of this. At the bottom of the deck, we have life-changing epiphany or experience. So yeah, something major did happen. It says it's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. You are not alone. Keep going. You're on the right path. But there was a need, because I feel like, I think there was a need for change, and you were not looking at the signs. You you just weren't seeing it. And so this could have been, you know, some major upheaval in your life, a tower moment in your life, where the divine said, okay, if you're not going to take our signs and our synchronicities that we've been trying to show you, change was needed, we will make it happen. All right. Okay, so let's see how this is playing out for Aquarius. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups, leaving behind something that wasn't serving you. Okay, that's your recent past, so this could have been this tower moment where it's just like things were broken and becoming way too challenging for the payoff, if that makes sense to you. What else do we have? Ten of Wands. So I feel like this is your current energy, is this Ten of Wands. And I feel like this is the overthinking, the, you know, taking on too much. And there's a need to relax and let this kind of overwhelming feeling subside before you move forward. Because you're just not going to have a clear path when you have all this tanglement in front of you. What else do we have? And I'm getting with the self-sabotage. It's almost, you know, the traditional depiction of this card is somebody carrying, you know, trying to carry all 10 wands at once. And it's like breaking their back. And so I feel like you need to realize that you don't have to do it all. It's like you're not alone. You just need to... I feel like you're much more effective if you are only taking on what you need to take on, not taking on other people's burdens or issues. It's really about, you know, being able to stand upright and move forward with your passions, with your, you know, your own internal burdens that you may need to get through without taking on other people's as well, which I know you may have a tendency to do. So let's see what the challenge is for Aquarius. We have the High Priestess. This is you. This in the challenge position is really saying you don't listen to your intuition. You don't trust your intuition. You have feelings about people and you just ignore them. And this is about needing to reconnect and realize where was your intuition telling you, like, it's time to change, or this person is, you know, no good, or this is not the right action to take. And you ignored it because you don't trust that your intuition's going to help you properly. And how can you trust your intuition when you have all this burden on top of you? You have to clear the air, retreat, rejuvenate, you know, really reduce the stress, because this is all this looks like is major stress, major stress. No, Theodore, no barking. All right, so what is the... Look at him growling. There's nothing to be afraid of. Stop stressing. It's so synchronistic. Okay, so what is the advice from Spirit here for Aquarius? Theodore, quiet. Five of Wands. Now, I do see this as being, you know, lessening your stress load, right? We go from the 10 of Wands to the 5. It's much more clear, but it's still chaos. It's about, you know, needing to get yourself aligned and not have everything all thrown up in the air. You know, trusting your intuition, knowing your value, because this can also be about competition. So if this is about a job and you're looking for another job, there is competition out there. Don't let that throw you off and put you in the state of chaos. What's destined for you I'm not going to say it's going to come to you, but it will manifest if it's your destiny. Okay, so you know, if this is about a job, this is just about, don't allow that self-sabotage to tell you, you know, oh, I really hope I get this one, but there were so many people to compete with. It's not about that. It's about putting in your application, your resume, going to the interview, giving your best, and walking away and say, I don't have that job now. So if I don't have it tomorrow, it's okay. I didn't lose anything, because every step that you take is going to build you up and become a learning experience. When you walk in with that kind of confidence, yeah, that's when you seal the deal. All right, so what is the outcome here for Aquarius? And we have the Mother of Swords, Queen of Swords. And this is you, Aquarius, so you are the Queen of Swords. This is about you understanding your worth, understanding your intelligence, you're smart, you're professional, you're focused, you know your shit. That's that. Okay, so the right job will come along. If this is about a relationship, let go of the stress, trust your intuition. Don't avoid conflict for the sake of avoiding it. But also don't stir up conflict because you're bored. You know, it's like you need time to heal and move on and really get back into your power. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Cups. And what I feel like is right now, connecting with family, looking at things from a more joyful and like a child's perspective. Enjoy life. That's what I'm there's blessings that you need to acknowledge that you have, so that you don't feel the stress and the pressure of moving on. You know, take the time to heal, take the time to forgive yourself, forgive others, and move on in a better state than when all of this went down. Okay, so let's clarify. Let me make sure my music starts again. YouTube allows like these certain clips of music, and they're short though. Okay, there we go. All right, God bless you, Isaiah. All right, so why is this Eight of Cups here? Sorry for the distraction. This music just doesn't want to play. Okay. I'm easily distracted when that music, because I like the music. All right. Don't be easily distracted. Why is this Eight of Cups here? The Five of Cups. So if this was a relationship, I mean, this may have been something that was very hard to let go of. An emotional experience where there is regrets, but there's also pain and mourning happening here. Okay, so it's about forgiveness, forgiving if someone hurt you, forgiving yourself. If you have regrets, it's moving on from that. Okay, why is this Ten of Wands here? And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I really see this as more than likely having to do with career. And I feel like, you know, it's letting go of that stress and looking at the opportunities that you have to start fresh, to go after what's really going to bring you prosperity and abundance, because the situation you were in was not. So, you know, it's divine intervention at its best. You know, if you were laid off or fired or something, I just feel like it's really about seeing how this is just a big opportunity for you to move forward and, you know, be valued at doing something that really brings you joy and contentment. Why is this High Priestess here? And we have the Four of Pentacles. So, yeah, I feel like it's just been, you haven't been listening to your intuition. You've been blocked. You've been more focused on, it's like, this scarcity mentality. It's like you don't trust your intuition, because you're more focused on, like, you know, like, I have to keep a job. I have to keep a job. You know, it's just, it very much is a job. For others of you, it is a relationship. I'm just not getting a whole lot of energy. I don't see a whole lot of cups except for negative cups here. So, but it definitely could be a relationship. Why is this Five of Wands here for Aquarius? And we have the Naked Heart. I'm going to go ahead and read that. It's a special card in this deck, and it's really beautiful. So we will read that. Why is this Mother of Swords here for Aquarius as the outcome? And we have the Innocence of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. So let's go ahead and see what this Naked Heart is about, if I can find the book. It's the only reason I have the book out. That one card is a special card just in this deck, and I thought about, if it comes up, I would really like to, where is it? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see if you could see it good enough. I know the lighting's terrible. The Naked Heart is the Tended Heart Warrior. This is about connection, purpose, and your higher self. I radiate at a pure vibrational level, calling in all that I need at this time to stay in alignment with my path. The universe is highlighting my gifts and asking me to trust myself and my intuition. As I listen to what my heart needs, my natural essence comes forth to be nurtured, and I innately connect with my calling and purpose. Comparing myself to others does not serve me and will only knock me out of my flow. I was given the exact proportion of amazing, otherwise I would not exist. My path may not always feel easy, but it will feel right. When I shine bright, I am the spark to someone else's light, and I inspire others. And it's saying, you are brave and beautiful. Fly out of the darkness and into your light. So that goes perfectly right there on that Five of Wands. This is about not getting in your own way, not allowing others to take you off your path, not allowing conflict from the outside or competition to take you away from your path and what you're truly worth. You've been through a lot. You've earned this, okay? So it's actually about seeing how beautifully blessed you are, that God, the divine, has come into your life and made these major changes for you and forced you to see your worth and see how successful you can truly be. Because right now I feel like you're feeling like you've been really stabbed in the back, but it's all for purpose. There's always a purpose for it. All right. Let's go ahead and get some guidance from the guardian angels. What guidance do we have for Aquarius? Show me clearly what guidance we have for Aquarius. There we go. All right, we have patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided. beautiful, beautiful message about, I mean, which is very synchronistic to what I was saying as far as, you know, this has all been done on your behalf, even though it may look like a situation like this. Okay. What else do we have? Inspiration. It says, a wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. Which I feel like is so Aquarian. It's so Aquarius, that star energy, that Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy, where these fabulous ideas may come to you and you just think, yeah, well, you know, that'll never happen or whatever. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Don't discount anything. And especially while you're taking this time to rest and rejuvenate, you may be given even more, you know, like, even though this whole situation has seemed like life-changing epiphany or experience, you may be given epiphanies, ideas, you know, maybe it's about career, maybe it's about, you know, something that you really desire in your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some daily healing messages to close this out. What do we have for Aquarius? Oh, this one's going long here. Okay, so the first one we have is these plants. Oh my God. Why is the lighting so bad? I use the same thing every day. And it says, enjoy the process instead of always looking for the result. So this is about being appreciative that you have the time to retreat, rejuvenate, you know, and then also when you're going to look for a job, it's like, let me take my time and really get out there and see what's out there. Maybe there's something brand new thing that I never thought of that would really be a good match for me. Okay, we have these little twinkly Christmas lights, and it says, practice speaking positively about other people and events, and especially the future. And I feel like this goes with this forgiveness and self-sabotage. So I feel like it's about having compassion for others and seeing their point of view as well as yourself. Speaking positivity over your own life and not looking for the negative in others. That's a big deal. It does reduce stress as well. When you're worried about the negativity of people, and it could be, you know, you're tired of being stabbed in the back. But Spirit is saying, don't let this cause that bitter, angry soul, because it's not you. It's not your true, authentic self. You are a loving and kind and generous being. All right, so we have this last one. Looks like up above the clouds. And it says, do something to improve yourself. Any improvement you make will benefit all of humanity. So it's anything, you know, I feel like this rejuvenate, rest, retreat is just really being pounded into your head. But it's also like, you know, maybe it's just taking a walk and, you know, feeling a little bit more healthier, or, you know, letting go of a bad habit, you know, maybe drinking or smoking or whatever it is that you feel like might be bringing you down. Anything that kind of uplifts you, even a little. Excuse me. It's basically saying, think if everybody just improved their life just a tiny bit, how just that little bit more of happiness across the globe could raise the vibration of the planet. It could change the world. All right, those are the messages that came through for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you the best of luck. You know I love you. Remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.